What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Cookie Dao today. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, my friends. It is the 26th day of August today, and here we are with about 2 hours, 28 minutes left in the day, sitting at 13.3 cents. Up a little bit on the day. It's refreshing to see a nice 8% day. But we had this, not too long ago. We had something of a similar magnitude, and it didn't promote much. In fact, it actually promoted a drop immediately afterwards. So hopefully we get a bit of a different result here. The RSI is pretty neutral, but in a bearish stance, I would say, overall. I like the fact that we bounced off the 40 both times here. You rejected the 50. You've rejected the 50 a lot, and you're not really going too much lower. So I think it is just a matter of time before we do move higher. This could be it. This really could be it right here. Looking at this on the MACD, pretty indecisive on the MACD on the daily time frame, and that's what you get with indecisive price action as well. Bullish divergence on the stochastics, love to see it. There's definitely more good things going on than bad things right now, so I love to see that. I think it really does depend on Ethereum, depends on the altcoin markets. If Ethereum can hold up and start to move and progress to new all-time highs, Cookies probably has found its low. If Ethereum starts to move lower, well, we might go lower with it. That's probably what happens. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, 1 hour RSI does look pretty damn bullish at the moment. We got overbought. Now stay here, right? Or at least continue to get overbought readings. At the very least, at the bare minimum, try not to get oversold again, right? You can go down here. That's okay. But what you want to see is, let's see if we can find the kind of reactions we want to see. It's been so long, probably. Let's see. Yeah, stuff like this. Those are good reactions. You want that. For a brief moment, we looked good. The sun was shining, right? You want that. And ideally with some more upside, less sideways movements. The MACD, oh, that's not what I meant to do. Bring on the MAC. Where we at? There we go. The MACD is crossing above the zero. This is exactly what we want to see. Good job. Good looks. Stochastics look bullish. I would think we do continue to move higher. Looks very tenacious, this price action to the upside right now. 4 hour time frame here. Looking at this with the MACD is just freshly crossing green. Stochastics are finding a little turbulence here at the 50, which I'm not a fan of, but you've done that before and continue to rally, so I'm not going to hold it against you. And it's also, a little bit less reliable with this moving sideways stuff. RSI is neutral at this point, but also with a little bit of a bearish tilt, I would say. But you've got more good things going for you than bad things. I stand by that. If we're looking at this from a high to a low, maybe we come back to 13.1 cents. Maybe we go down to 12.3 cents, whatever. Find support there, and continue to rally. We might not go down at all. The 1 hour time frame looks rather tenacious. We could just keep moving up to about 15 to 15 and a half cents. Find some turbulence there, and then move down. Yeah, that'd be the expectation that I'd have in my mind. Up to 15 and a half cents, and then we probably correct. Find support at the 14.4 to 13.8 cent area, and then continue to rally from there. Okay. Ultimately, I think getting above 17.3 cents is what will do it. We get above 17.3 cents. Cookie Dow is home free. Literally, we'd probably, with that, be breaking out of this downtrend overall, looking to take new highs, relatively speaking, and then just overall getting to 30 cents and beyond over the next couple of weeks. If we're looking at this on a weekly time frame, we take the high to low here. Finding support at the 236 after finding resistance at the 618. How many cryptos have we identified that have done that exact same thing over the past couple of weeks, or even over the past couple of months, just like this thing has, or even a few months? From the low point here, I would anticipate that maybe you find a little turbulence at the golden ratio, maybe, but I really wouldn't be surprised if we went all the way up to the 786, 886. Cookie Dow has been beaten up, and whenever it gets beaten up, we get some very rapid recoveries. So don't be surprised if by the end of September, we are at about 50 to 63 cents. I'm thinking that this move for all of crypto does progress into October. I think that we're going to see this push into October. I'm starting to become more open with that. It's the end of August here, and we haven't really made a move yet. So this will probably get pushed into October, that we do see new all-time highs. $1.65 to $3.90 is where I think we're going to go. It's very possible that we start to break out and we start to see new all-time highs by the end of September. But I would think that we're at $1.65 and beyond as early as very late September, if not probably October at this point in time. But you never know. Cookie Dow moves very fast. We've been at prices like this exact same price before, and then 1-2 weeks later, we were all the way up at 84 cents. So, hell, man, 3 weeks from now, we could be at $1.65. You don't know. Nobody knows. This thing, when it moves up, it moves pretty damn fast when it wants to. And I would assume, and I don't assume, I actually know this for a fact, there was more attention on Cookie Dow over these 3 weeks than there was throughout any of this time here. More people are aware of it. So there's probably a lot of people who are wrecked, who have panic sold, who have gotten out, right? And there's probably a lot of people who have stepped in, strong handing, diamond handing this thing, buying with conviction and buying the dip every step of the way. I really wouldn't be surprised at all if this next move was more robust than this last move. I mean, I know where I'm calling for us to stop at the 786, 886 area between 63 and 50 cents there. But who knows? We can just blast through it. I'm not kidding when I say 3 weeks from now, we could be up here. We could be at new all-time highs. But I really do think new all-time highs will probably be reserved for something at the end of September and then going to $1.65 and beyond, $1.65 to $3.90. That should be reserved more for something in October would be my guess. But time will tell. We'll see how it goes. I don't really have anything else that I want to say. I just wanted to come on here and celebrate a little bit, I guess. Might be finding support at the 0 line on the MACD, which we did before with the lower the blue line here. Might be finding support in the same area. A little bit of a kind of like a double bottom on the MACD here, which would be nice to see on the oscillators at least. All in all, finding support at key areas on the fibs. Even on the relative fib here, we're finding support at the golden ratio. That's a nice reversal look on this week. I would love it. We got 5 days, 3 hours left. I would love it if we could reverse this week and close green. That'd be the ultimate signal, in my opinion, that we are ready to move higher. So let's do that. Shout out to All American Crave. They gave me this sick bucket hat. It's actually and a couple of them actually. I got another one right here. This one can just go right on top of the other one. Bada bang, bada boom. Got a blue one. Got a khaki colored one. They're great. They're a little bit elastic, which is great because they stretch and they fit on my big head. I got some cool swim trunks and a sweater too, man. Like, they're really good company. I'm going to leave a link in the comments. I'm going to pin a comment and leave a link below if you guys want to check them out. It's an American clothing company, and it's it's a small company, but they're good people and they make good quality stuff. I mean, you can just tell by the feeling of the fabric of the material. It's definitely high quality stuff. They're not skimping out here and giving you cheap stuff. So and I can genuinely say the swim trunks are some of the most comfortable, if not literally the most comfortable swim trunks I've ever had. This is not a paid advertisement. I'm not a paid sponsor, nothing like that. I've just been talking to Anthony, who I don't know what his role is in the company, but I think he's one of like the top people. I know he said his lady is the one that owns it. It's his wife's company or his girlfriend's company. I can't remember, but shout out to both of you guys. And if I'm doing a bad job shouting you out, I'm sorry. I don't normally do this stuff, right? I don't take any paid advertisements or affiliates or anything like that. So this is my first time doing anything even close to that, but it's not a paid affiliate. You click that link, I don't make any money off it. I'm just shouting them out because they're good people. Me and Anthony have had a good back and forth over the months now, and yeah, bucket hat gang for life, baby. I got nothing else. Hit the like button, you guys. Subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.